Hello YouTube, Dr. Kemp here, Hammond Doc. This is a special shout out to my friend, brother Billy Summers, who inspired the topic that I'm going to be dealing with in this video. In fact, I'll do a series of videos on this topic, which has to do with the Hammond vibrato and vibrato chorus control on the Hammond organ. So thank you, Brother Summers, for initiating your thought on Facebook with regard to the use of the vibrato slash chorus control. And so I want to talk about that in this series of videos. And I'm going to do this in a little different way than other videos that I've done in the past, in that I want to share some material with you that I'm going to be using in the production of these videos. And in fact, I'll do some direct reading, and I'm sitting here at my Hammond organ. I have my Hammond B3 organ, and so I'll use the organ to illustrate what we read. Now, this is my first time reading this particular book. I have other books in my shop, in my office, dealing with the Hammond organ. And I typically don't do a lot of reading in those books, but this is some good material, and so this is one I'll probably read pretty much from cover to cover, having thumbed through it to just see what's in it. And I'll just show it to you. The book is, this particular book is called Locking Top Consoles. It's an owner's playing guide for home church institutions. And on the front cover here, there's pictures of the Hammond RT3, the Hammond D152, the Hammond C3, the Hammond A105, of course, representing the Hammond A100 series of organs, and our most beloved Hammond B3 organ. This book is actually 42 pages in length, and it has a wealth of information dealing with music theory. Here's the circle of fifths, the language of music. There are musical terms, how to care for your Hammond here. I know there's a glossary of musical terms. There it is. Musical terms, musical symbols. I mean, that's just a wealth of information in this book. It deals. There's a section in here that talks about how harmonic drawbars provide thousands of beautiful tones, and deals with drawbar registrations and registering tone families by the shape of the drawbars, how you set them up. See, like this particular shape. I mean, this is just some information that most of us that play Hammond organ in gospel circles, and I'm sure in some other circles as well, some of these things you just may not typically pay attention to. So most likely I'll be doing some videos in the future to cover some of the information, some of the content that's in this book. This particular book, let's see how, I don't even know, it feels pretty old looking at it. I'm gonna say this book probably came out somewhere in the 1960s. I'm gonna assume. I don't see date on here, but that's going to be my assumption. Actually, here it is. Here, copyright Hammond organ, just real close, 1970. There it is right there at the bottom. So the copyright on this book is 1970. So it's about the 60s organs, but it was copywritten in 1970 by them. And it has the Hammond organ logo there. I don't want to tear. This is in mint condition, this particular book. And so I'm trying to be careful in my handling of the book. In addition to showing you different pictures here. I guess this video should be about the contents of this book. But in particular, I want to spend some time. I mean, look at this. Compare console features. It gives you all kinds of good information here. It's got some information about the different aspects of the Hammond organ, on-off switches, expression pedals, volume, and all of those kinds of things. But what I wanted to spend some time with you today talking about is the vibrato swell and vibrato grate, and the vibrato and chorus control. So, since I've taken up so much time talking about the general overall content of the book, why don't I end this video and then come back with another video that deals specifically with the topic that I mentioned at the top of my presentation today. So this is Hammond Doc saying to you until the very next video, which this time will be dealing with vibrato swell and vibrato grate. Peace out.